How you doing, everybody? My name is Dr. Sammy BAYA. Please welcome back to my YouTube channel. Characteristics of witches and warlocks you must know. That's the title of this video. Witches and warlocks have been part of human folklore for centuries, often depicted in myths, legends, and historical accounts. While witches are more commonly associated with female practitioners of magic, warlocks are typically male. The distinctions between witches and warlocks are not always clear-cut and vary across different cultures, but they both engage in magical practices, often with supernatural powers linked to nature, the occult, or spiritual forces. One of the most defining characteristics of both witches and warlocks is their ability to wield magic. This can include casting spells, brewing potions, and invoking spirits. They are often depicted as having a deep understanding of occult knowledge, which allows them to manipulate natural forces, summon creatures, or alter reality in mystical ways. Magic for them is both a tool and a reflection of their spiritual or metaphysical beliefs. Witches, particularly in traditions like Wicca, have a strong connection to nature. They often practice magic that aligns with the cycles of the earth, the moon, and the seasons. Rituals and spells may involve herbs, crystals, and other natural elements, and witches may honor deities associated with the natural world. Warlocks, depending on tradition, may also share a similar connection to nature, though their focus might be more aligned with personal power and darker arts. The most notable difference between witches and warlocks is gender. Witches are traditionally female, while warlocks are male. The term warlock historically meant oath breaker or traitor in Old English, which often carried a negative connotation, but over time it became associated with male practitioners of magic. Witches, on the other hand, have been depicted in a variety of ways, from benevolent healers to malevolent figures, depending on cultural context. Many witches and warlocks are believed to have familiar spirits, supernatural entities that assist in magical workings. These familiars are often depicted as animals, such as cats, owls, or toads, but they can also appear as otherworldly creatures. The familiar's role is to guide, protect, or enhance the practitioner's powers. This characteristic is a common feature in both folklore and witchcraft traditions. Witches are often associated with covens, which are groups of witches who gather together to perform rituals and share magical knowledge. A coven provides a sense of community and collective power, allowing members to support each other in their magical endeavors. Warlocks, however, are more frequently depicted as solitary practitioners, though they may also form male exclusive covens or secret societies. Both witches and warlocks are thought to possess deep knowledge of the occult, which includes secret or hidden knowledge about the supernatural, the universe, and unseen forces. This could involve understanding astrology, divination, herbalism, or the ancient arts of necromancy. The acquisition of such knowledge often requires years of study and initiation, and it is said to grant them power over natural and supernatural phenomena. The morality of witches and warlocks varies greatly across stories and cultures. Witches can be benevolent, using their magic for healing, protection, and helping others. However, they can also be portrayed as malevolent beings, engaging in curses, dark magic, and causing harm. Warlocks, especially in older traditions, are often associated with darker, more sinister magic, although contemporary depictions may show them as neutral or even heroic figures. Their moral alignment depends on the context of the story. Both witches and warlocks use rituals and symbols to channel their power. These rituals can include the casting of circles, invoking gods or spirits, and performing sacred rites that align with their magical beliefs. Common symbols associated with witches include the pentagram, the crescent moon, and broomsticks, while warlocks may be represented with darker symbols such as the sigil of the devil or arcane symbols linked to forbidden knowledge. Witches and warlocks have been influential figures in popular culture. Famous witches like the Wicked Witch of the West from The Wizard of Oz and the Good Witches of fairy tales illustrate the dual nature of witchcraft in the public imagination. Warlocks have also been portrayed in various forms such as the dark sorcerers in fantasy books and films like Harry Potter and The Lord of the Rings. These cultural depictions have shaped the modern understanding of witches and warlocks. While witches are often associated with light magic or nature-based practices, warlocks are frequently linked to darker practices, particularly those associated with the dark arts. This can include necromancy, blood magic, and dealing with demons or other dark entities. These practices are generally considered to involve manipulation or control over life and death, and they often come with a price. Witches have a long history of being healers, using plants, herbs, and potions to treat ailments. Herbalism is a key part of many witchcraft traditions, with practitioners using natural remedies to cure illnesses, promote good health, and enhance magical abilities. Warlocks may also engage in healing, but they are more commonly associated with the use of magical rituals and spells rather than relying on natural substances. Witches and warlocks both utilize divination to gain insight into the future or to uncover hidden knowledge. Common forms of divination include scrying, that is looking into crystal balls or water, reading tarot cards, interpreting dreams, or using runes. Divination is a tool for understanding the world's mysteries, and both witches and warlocks are often portrayed as gifted seers capable of seeing beyond the veil of reality. Throughout history, witches and warlocks have often been feared, persecuted, and accused of dark deeds. During the witch hunts in Europe and the American colonies, many people, particularly women, were accused of witchcraft and executed. The negative portrayal of witches as evil or dangerous beings fueled this persecution. Warlocks, too, were often seen as a threat, particularly if they were believed to be in league with demonic forces or using magic for personal gain. In contemporary times, the terms witch and warlock have evolved and taken on new meanings. Witches are often viewed in a more positive light, especially in movements like Wicca and other modern pagan religions. They may be seen as symbols of empowerment, environmentalism, and spiritual connection. Warlocks, while still sometimes associated with darker magic, are often depicted in a more nuanced way in modern media, sometimes as anti-heroes or complex characters whose powers and motivations are explored in depth. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you've learned a thing or two. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel if you've not done so. Thank you.